Hi everyone. Well, I guess just one person for now. I'm back. It's been a while. Um, I ended up taking a break. Pretty long break. Um, I just needed it for my mental health. Gotta do what you gotta do, right? Anyways, I'm back. Maybe not consistently back. We'll see. But I wanted to try streaming again. I thought it was really fun when I tried it before. And so I'm going to try it again. So last time I streamed, I played Planescape Torment, and I also played Legend of Zelda. I'm not going to play Legend of Zelda this time. I'm just going to focus on Torment for now. So yeah, I'm going to start over Planescape because I don't really remember what happened. And I don't really want to play catch up. So I'm going to start over and figure out how to play again because it has been a while. So yeah, let's go. New life. Okay, so I have gotten a little bit more into D&D. And so I have a little bit more knowledge going into this about like intelligence, strength, wisdom, so on and so forth. I didn't really read what was the best to get for this game in terms of like whether you should go up on wisdom or go up on intelligence or dexterity, whatever. So I'm just gonna kind of go for it, kind of how I would a D&D character. So let's see. I think. Okay, so my armor class is 10, 20 hit points. No, 21. Hi, Austin. How are you? Also, if you hear any random sounds in the background, that's my cat trying to get in. Okay, so that is harder to hit. Okay, I need that because I'm not good. Okay, so I think if I have 13 dex, that's okay. Regains memory faster, gives you more dialogue options, and aids your mage skill. Have you played Undertale? I watched Jacksepticeye play Undertale before, but I haven't really played Undertale. Is that a good game? Like to play? Let's see. High strength. This is kind of like Undertale. Okay. I mean, I've played Planescape a little bit before, so there's been a lot of dying on my end. I'm gonna increase the strength. And then wisdom. I think I'll increase wisdom. And then the only thing about him being immortal though is that whenever he dies, he still goes back to that original place that we start out. And then I have to try to find my way back. That was the crappy thing last time when I tried playing. More hit points. Okay, I need more hit points. I'm gonna do that. You know what? I'll just give the rest for charisma. So I have low intelligence. You know, I will take it. Okay. So hit points is 30. Okay, so hopefully I won't die as much this time. Okay. Starting over. Ah, yes, my floating skill friend. Okay. What? Who are you? Who am I? How about you start? Who are you? Should I be sassy? I think I'll be a little bit sassy this time. I asked you first, Skull. Yeah, and I asked you second. What's your name? Okay, fine. I don't know. I can't remember. You can't remember your name? Heh, well, next time you spend a night in this burg, go easy on the bub. Name's Mort. I'm trapped in here too. Trapped? Yeah, since you haven't had time to get your legs yet, here's the chance. I've tried all the doors, and this room is locked tighter than a chastity belt. Okay. We're locked in where? What is this place? It's called the mortuary. It's a big black structure with all the architectural charm of a pregnant spider. I like his way with words, because I would never really think of the phrase, the architectural charm of a pregnant spider. Okay. The mortuary. What? Am I dead? Not from where I'm standing. You got scars aplenty though. Looks like some Burke painted you with a knife. All the more reason to give this place the laugh before whoever carved you up comes back to finish the job. How bad are the scars? Well, the carvings on your chest aren't too bad, but the ones on your back, he pauses. Say, looks like you got a whole tattoo gallery on your back, Chief. Spells out something. Yeah, Mort has all the good lines. That's why he's played by Rob Paulson. Who's Rob Paulson? I feel like I should look that up later. Okay, tattoos on my back, what do they say? Looks like you come with directions. Mort clears his throat. Let's see. It starts with, I know you feel like you've been drinking a few kegs of Styx wash, but you need to center yourself. Among your possessions is a journal that'll shed some light on the dark of the matter. Farad can fill you in on the rest of the chant, if he's not in the dead book already. Farad, does it say anything else? Yeah, there's a bit more. Mort pauses. Let's see. It goes on. Don't lose the journal or we'll be up the sticks again, and whatever you do, do not tell anyone who you are or what happens to you, or they'll put you on a quick pilgrimage to the crematorium. Do what I tell you, read the journal, and then find Farad. Right, I remember this. I remember Farad. So, from what I remember, he's underground. I'd have to go to the trash area, and then I'd have to go underground. And then he's over there somewhere. I remember dying a lot. Ralph Paulson was a prominent voice actor in the late 80s and 90s. He was probably best known as Raph. Oh, I remember. I remember Raph from the Ninja Turtles. I remember watching a couple episodes when I was a kid, and then Yakko and Animaniacs. I don't think I've watched the original Animaniacs. I've only watched the reboot that's on Hulu. But I'm assuming that the new voice actor is trying to imitate the original voice actor, so similar sound. Okay, no wonder my back hurts. There's a damn novel written there. As for the journal I'm supposed to have with me, was there one where I was lying here? No, you were stripped to the skins when you arrived here. Besides, looks like you got enough of a journal penned on your body. Okay, what about Farad? Do you know him? Nobody I know, but then again, I don't know many people. Still, some Burks got to know where to find Farad. Once we get out of here, that is. How do we get out of here? Well, the doors are locked, so we'll need the key. Chances are one of the walking corpses in this room has it. Walking corpses? Yeah, the mortuary keepers use dead bodies as cheap labor. The corpses are dumb as stones, and they're harmless. But they're harmless and won't attack you unless you attack first. Okay. Okay, I guess I'll start attacking. Before you do that, arm yourself first. I think there's a scalpel on one of the shelves around here. Search the shelves. Alright, I'll go look for one. One last thing. Those corpses are as slow as molasses, but getting punched by one of them is like being kissed by a battering ram. If they start getting an edge on you, remember you can run, and they can't. Okay. To run, toggle either run in the options screen or hold down the shift key and left click. Oh, right. Why didn't I remember that until later? Last time I played. I'll probably be making lots of references to the last time I played. But when I played last time, I was complaining about how slow my character is going, and then someone suggested, why don't you hold down the shift key? Yeah. Okay, let's see. Bandages. I want bandages. Done. Door's locked. Yep. Okay, so there's an option I haven't always run. Yeah, I don't know how good that option would be though, to have him always run. Let's see. Lock view. There we go. Okay, so let's search stuff. Nope. Nope. Okay, let's try over here. Oh, there's a scalpel. Okay. Alright, you found the scalpel. Now go get those corpses, and don't worry, I'll stay back here and provide valuable tactical advice. Or you could help me. I will be helping you. Good advice is hard to come by. Alright then. Although you can attack by selecting a weapon from the quick menu, pressing the A key also toggles the attack cursor. Okay. Ah. Oh, okay. I see. There's one quest where it can be counterintuitive, yes. I figured. Okay, so let's attack this one. I like how Mort says he's just gonna hang back and then he follows you anyways. Okay. And then attack that one. Cool. And more bandages. Can't go wrong with bandages. And let's see what we got. Key. Yay. Okay. So let's try this door. Lost item. Okay. Oh, okay. Some advice, Chief. I'd keep it quiet from here on. No need to put any more corpses in the dead book than necessary, especially the femmes. Plus, killing them might draw the caretakers here. Okay. Why do you care about the female ones? What, are you serious? Look, Chief, these dead chits are the last chance for a couple of hardy bashers like us. We need to be chivalrous. No hacking them up for keys, no lopping their limbs off, nothing like that. What are you talking about? Chief, they're dead, we're dead. See where I'm going? No. Chief, we already got an opening line with these limping ladies. We've all died at least once. We'll have something to talk about. They'll appreciate men with their kind of death experience. Okay. Didn't you say I wasn't dead? Well, alright, you might not be dead, but I am. And from where I'm standing, I wouldn't mind sharing a coffin with some of these fine, sinewy cadavers I see here. Mort starts clacking his teeth as if in anticipation. Of course, the caretakers would have to part with them first, and that's not likely. Creepy. There's a hilarious irony to the mortuary, but I won't spoil it. Aw, but I want to know now. You can't say something like that. That's like watching a movie and saying, oh yeah, there's a twist coming. It's like, but I want to know the twist now. Okay, caretakers. Who are the caretakers? They call themselves the Dustmen. Oh, right. I think I remember the caretakers. They're an addled bunch of ghoulish death worshippers. They believe everybody should die sooner better than later. What do they care if I escape? Weren't you listening? I said the Dusties believe everybody's got to die sooner better than later. You think the corpses you've seen are happier in the dead book than out of it? Okay. The corpses, I'm pretty sure that they just are dropped here. From what I remember. So, I'm just gonna get going. To speak to a party member, select the talk option from the click menu, then left click the party member. Okay. I will ask questions if I have them. Which, if I remember correctly, Mort doesn't really give you much to go off of. Second, if you're half as forgetful as you seem to be, start writing stuff down whenever you come across anything that might be important. Jot it down so you won't forget. Maybe if I had the journal I was supposed to have. Okay, you know how Mort says you can't just walk out of the mortuary? Truth is, you can. Yeah, I remember that. Thanks, Austin, though. I probably would have forgotten. But I greatly remember the fact that I had to keep coming, like, I had to keep leaving the mortuary, and then there's a couple of times I had to ask to go back in. because, again, I died a lot. So we'll see. I mean, last time that I played this, I had one viewer who would eat potato chips, I think. It was like one chip every time that I died. And then once I was done with my stream, I would ask him, hey, how many chips did you eat? And he would tell me. I think the highest was 16, but I don't remember. Okay. Start a new journal. Okay. Use it to keep track of your movements. If you ever start to get cloudy on important things like who you are, or more importantly, who I am, use it to refresh your memory. To access your journal, select the journal button on the quick menu. Okay. Updated my journal. And then that's... Oh no, that's the Mage Spellbook. Journal screen. So find Farad and find your missing journal. Okay, and then that just has what the tattoos say, which would be good to look back on. Okay, so let's see what else we can find. I don't think the zombie workers, you could talk to them. I remember there's one guy here who you could talk to. He gives some important advice. Yeah, doll. Hey, that's what you were talking about, Austin. I found him. It's fine. This scribe looks very old. His skin is wrinkled and has a slight trace of yellow like old parchment. Charcoal gray eyes lie within an angular face, and a large white beard flows down the front of his robes like a waterfall. His breathing is ragged and irregular, but even his occasional coughing does not slow the scratching of his quill pen. Greetings. I tried to voice act doll. It's pretty rough. Yeah, I'm choosing not to voice act any of the characters. I think I tried one character last time, and then I quickly abandoned that. I just don't think I'm up to being a voice actress. Whoa, Chief. What are you doing? I was going to speak with the scribe. He might know something about how I got here. Look, rattling your bone box with Dusty should be the last thing. Before Mort can finish his rant, the scribe begins coughing violently. After a moment or two, the coughing spell dies down, and the scribe's breathing resumes to its ragged wheeze. And we especially shouldn't be swapping the chat with sick Dusties. Come on, let's leave. Before Mort can finish, the scribe's gray eyes flicker to you. The weight of years hangs heavy upon me, restless one. He places down his quill, but I do not yet count deafness among my ailments. Restless one, do you know me? Know you, There's a trace of bitterness in the scribe's voice as he speaks. I have never known you, restless one, no more than you have known yourself. He is silent for a moment. You have forgotten, have you not? Okay, who are you? As always, the question, and the wrong question, as always. He bows slightly, but the movement suddenly sends him into a bout of coughing. He pauses for a moment, catches his breath. I am Doll. Okay. Updated journal, cool. Very well, what do you wish to know? What is this place? How did I get here? How do I get out of here? What do you do here? Okay, do you know who I am? I know scant little of you, restless one. I know little more of those that have journeyed with you and who now lie in our keeping. Dull sighs. I ask that you no longer ask others to join with you, restless one. Where you walk, so walks misery. Let your burden be your own. There are others who have been with me. Do you not know the woman's corpse interred in the memorial hall below? No, I haven't gone there yet. I had thought that she had traveled with you in the past. Am I mistaken? Okay, where's her body? Northwest Memorial Hall on the floor below us. Check the bars there. Her name should be on one of the memorial plaques. Maybe that will revive your memory. Okay. Who else? Doubtless there are, but I know not their names nor where they lie. One such as you has left a path many have walked and few have survived. Dull gestures around you. All dead come here. Some must have traveled with you once. Okay. What is this place? How did I get here? Can you tell me how to get out of here? The front gate, but they will not let anyone other than Dustman pass. One of the guys of the front gate has a key to it, but it is unlikely he will open it for you unless you are extremely persuasive. Okay. Let's look around a little bit more. I also remember with this game, there's just a lot of reading and a lot of, I guess, talking. I don't know if I'm just gonna take everything. I don't remember everything that I needed. Ooh, money. And fist irons. Okay, and the next one. Nothing. And next one. That might be the last one in this room. Okay. Can I open that door? I can, okay. Let's just see if there's anything else. This gate looks sealed shut. There's no lock or other way of opening it. Okay. I always don't like the sound of the zombies. And nothing there. Okay. So let's go back up here. And through here. Zombie worker. I think this one's just a regular zombie. Oh, he's holding books. Okay, this huge corpse is standing silently in a corner of the room facing the wall. He looks to have been a heavyset man in his early years, and judging by the condition of the body, he died only recently. The freshly stitched number on his forehead reads 1664. This corpse looks like it is serving as a librarian, for it is carrying a large stack of books. Okay, what are the books? The books appear to be old mortuary ledgers, none of them of any particular interest. As you search through the text, however, you notice a loose page folded between two of the books. You are suddenly struck with the feeling that someone tucked it in there to hide it. Ooh, okay, take the page. Gained item. The page doesn't look like it belongs with the ledgers, it looks like it belongs in a logbook. The tear is clean as if with a knife, so you suspect the page was removed on purpose. You take a moment to read through the page. It is a list of dead bodies brought to the mortuary and logged in the receiving room. All the entries appear to be recent arrivals. To read notes, books, or scrolls, place them in your inventory, then right-click. Okay. Is there anything? No, I don't think there's anything else with the zombie. Okay, so then inventory. So if I do that, receiving log page, this ragged page looks like it was cut neatly out of a book. It's written in a tight craft script. 16537, fifth night. Drunk, chest wound, cause of death, mauling, Abishai? Abishai? Actually don't know that word. Collector pox. 3 comments paid, no possessions. Let's see. Collector Farad. Okay, so 16538 was Farad. No possessions stripped. Okay, and then scarred shell. Abishai is a kind of demon. Oh, okay. So, yeah, that would make sense if he was mauled by a demon. That'd probably kill people. Okay. Collector Farad. Collector Farad. So a lot of these are Farad. Possessions log, knife marks evident, copper earring found lodged in abdomen. Okay. Have an initiate from the third circle examine it. It has strange markings. Okay. Skeleton. Cause of death indeterminable. Well, yeah, because it's a skeleton. Collector Farad. Lots of them. Lots of Farad. These shells Farad has brought also show signs of having been prepared. I have asked the initiate Emmerich launch an investigation into the matter. Oh, I remember him. I had to talk to him the last time that I played this game. I have seen the individual before and asked Emmerich to pay heed to how the man died. Oh, entry 16542 is one of Farad's gang. Okay. Tiefling male, cause of death, slash marks, discoloration of wounds are consistent with grave rot. Ghoul claws. Okay. Farad, 3 comments paid, no possessions. Okay. So, all shells are to be delivered to the receiving room. Records are to be checked to determine if the shell is one of the contracted. Okay. Be sure the shell's thoroughly stripped. Oh, is the shell just like the name of the bodies? Shell's possessions. It sounds like it's the bodies. Most of thousands of entries of the bodies. Yeah, the bodies. Okay. Creepy. Yeah, shell equals corpse. Yeah, that's what I figured. Okay, let's see. I don't like that the eyeball's right there. This is your eye. Yeah. I still don't like that the eyeball is just hanging out right there. Let's see. Fist irons, not usable by mages. Okay, so it deals 2 to 4 crushing damage. Speed 1. This is 1 to 3 piercing damage. Left click and drop on the player's character portrait or in the weapon slot. Okay. Actually I'll do both. Yeah, you have to equip the weapons. Which I just did, I think. Pretty sure. We'll find out. Okay, let's see. Over here, there's another gate. People ripped open. Yes, you did. Yay! Okay. Let's see, next one. Bandages. Nope. Nope. Man, these places are just hit and miss in terms of if they have anything. Nope. Okay. Right, and then there's this girl. Iveen. You see a slight young woman with pale features. The sunken flesh around her cheeks and neck make her appear as if she is starving. She seems intent on dissecting the corpse in front of her, prodding the chest with a finger. Greetings. The woman does not respond. She seems too intent on the body in front of her. As you watch her work, you suddenly notice her hands. Her fingers are talons. They are darting in and out of the corpse chest cavity like knives, removing organs. Yes, I remember her. I forgot that part. How much D&D have you played? Not much. Although I did get like 15 different dice sets. Because I found a website where they have like $5 dice deals. And so then I just kept buying them until I decided that I should probably stop buying them for the time being. And then I played in one homebrew campaign for a couple months. This game uses D&D 2nd edition rules. Yeah, I'm not used to the 2nd edition. I'm used to the 5th edition. So, not a lot. Like, I know a little bit, because, like, it changed a lot over the last few editions, but it's still the same kind of core game to it. So I remember some stuff, like, for example, like, intelligence, wisdom, charisma, that kind of stuff, but I don't really know the difference between 2nd edition and 5th edition other than you probably die more. Okay, so what's wrong with your hands? Okay, let's not. I think the dusty chit might be a bit short of hearing, Chief. Let's lay off, shall we? What's wrong with her hands? She's a tiefling. They got fiend blood in their veins, usually because some ancestor of theirs shared knickers with one demon or another. Makes some of them addled in the head and addled looking too. Okay, can I tap her? She jumps and whips around to face you. Her eyes are a rotting yellow with small orange dots for pupils. As she sees you, her expression changes from surprise to irritation, and she frowns at you. The alignment is a lot deeper in 2nd edition. Okay, so you mean like the alignment for like lawful good, true neutral, chaotic evil, that kind of stuff, Austin? Okay. Greetings. Okay, she doesn't seem to have heard you. She leans forward, squinting as if she can't make you out. Whatever is wrong with her eyes must make her terribly nearsighted. You. She clacks her taloned fingers together, then makes a strange motion with her hands. Find thread and embalming juice. Bring here to Ivy. Go, go, go. Okay, cool. I got a quest. Yes, there are 2 plots to it instead of just a sliding scale. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I only know like the alignment chart is good for memes, but yeah. I didn't really use one for when I play D&D. Okay. Some questions first. Okay, so yeah, she's not going to answer any questions. Let's leave. Let's find some thread and some embalming fluid. Nope. This one? Remember there was one guy who was pretending. Judging from the condition of his left leg, it looks as if it's some sort of tomb rot or corpse mold has eaten through its knee. Okay. Can I try to help him balance? You reach out for the corpse's left arm to help steady it. As you grab his arm, however, the corpse suddenly sways to the right and you end up tugging the corpse rather than steadying it. Chief, you might not want... There's a crack from the corpse's left leg and the body falls like a dead tree. Its torso strikes the stone flagstones and shatters like a rotten melon, filth and ichor gurgling from the cavity. Gross. To your surprise, no one seems to have noticed the corpse's collapse, and even stranger, the left leg remains standing where the body was. As if at attention. After a moment, the leg falls over with a wet thump. As you gaze upon the putrefied remains of the corpse, you notice that its left arm seems intact. It has snapped from the torso during the fall, and it doesn't seem to have been touched by the tomb rot and has spread through the rest of the body. Huh, I wonder if I can make use of the arm. Ooh, do I get an arm? I do. Alright. Right, okay. Inventory. I get an arm to hit people with now. Okay. Let's see. I remember there was one zombie guy who was pretending. Okay, this heavily stitched corpse is shuffling lazily back and forth between two slabs. The number 506 has been stitched onto its forehead, the side of its neck, and its right arm. Okay. Examine the stitches. The stitches encircle the corpse, running from its arms across its chest, up its neck, and into the damp mass of white hair. As you follow the crossroads of stitches, you notice someone has jammed a needle into the corpse's forehead, and the needle is attached to a thread stitching up the side of the skull. Okay. Okay. I gained experience. Okay. You slice the needle. Oh, you slice the thread neatly with the scalpel, then pluck out the needle and pull the stitches out. As you do, the skin covering the forehead peels back to reveal the corpse's chalk white skull, where to your surprise the number 78 has been chiseled. But he's not. He's supposed to be number 506. Seems you got two different designations. Alright. Thank you. Okay. Let's see if I can find some embalming fluid. I don't remember. Let's see. Okay, maybe if I just walk around and explore. Was there someplace down here? No. Let's go this way. Nope. Where do I go? Is there a door here? Oh, there's a door here. Okay. That helps. Oh, is this the guy who's faking it? Okay. The shambling corpse gazes at you with vacant eyes. The number 821 is carved into his forehead, and his lips have been stitched closed. Oh, nope. Probably not. Oh, it is! It is! It's the fake one! Okay. So, seen anything interesting going on? As you address the zombie, it blinks in surprise. Oh, what? You're not a zombie. Who are you? The zombie is trying to respond behind stitched lips. He has a peculiarly half-frightened, half-angry expression. Who you? What you want? Okay. I don't really want to be mean to him. Who are you? What are you doing here? You spy on the Dusties? No, I'm not a spy. I got sealed in here by accident. Can you help me out? Why should I help you? Should I be mean? You look like someone who'd be... Oh, yeah. I don't want to kill him. Maybe we can help each other out. Maybe I'll be nice. Okay. I need to get a key from me. Want iron key to Embalmer's room. Okay. Where's the key? A dusty chit has it. He points at his eyes. She has yellow eyes. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's Iveen. Okay, dustman woman with yellow eyes and blades on her fingers already met her in the embalming room. Okay. The zombie squints at you. If you're caught, don't say nothing about me. Or me get you in your sleep. Okay, sure. Okay, let's see if I can get the key before I get her embalming fluid. Wasn't there embalming? No, these just have like embalming fluid in them. I can't access them. Okay, so let's talk to her. Tap her to get her attention. Okay, dumb zombies. She clacks her talon fingers together impatiently, then makes a stitching motion with her fingers. Find thread and embalming fluid. Okay. I need an embalming key. Do you have one? She leans forward, looks at your hand motions, then sniffs. Her hand darts into her robe, then emerges, a key hanging from her wickedly sharp index finger. She flicks it into your hand. Bring back when done. Okay, cool. Why does he keep wanting me to... Iveen and the zombie, I ship it. Right? I need fan art of that. There should be. This game is old enough that there should be fan art of that. Okay, you see the false zombie. You're amazed at the man's disguise. Greetings. The zombie quickly glances around to see if anyone's watching, then turns to face you. What? Here's the key. His eyes widen, and he snatches the key from your hand. He turns it over, nodding all the while. Good, good. Now how do I get out of here? You can escape through the portals. Poof. What portals? Portals. Portals everywhere. Can you show me one of the portals? You want out. Go to arch on first floor, northwest room. You need finger bone, shake... Oh, right. Shape of a crook. Yeah, that's the finger bone that looks like... Looks like you're trying to be, BRB need to powder my nose. Okay, Austin. I'm sure you're beautiful already, but go ahead. Anyways, but I think that the crooked finger is like the one that's like when you're pretending to be a pirate. And you kind of... Anyways. When you have key, go to arch, jump to secret crypt, and can escape from there. Secret escape room. Secret escape route. Okay, where do I find it? Must be one around here. Look in storage rooms on upper floor. Okay. I have some other questions. What do you want? Can you tell me anything about doll? How did you get to look like that? Me good at disguise. Me also got gut scars. Me were lots of embalming fluid. Me make good zombie. The zombie giggles through stitched lips, then taps his head. Dusty stupid. Yeah, they're the stupid ones. The sarcasm is evidently lost on the zombie, who nods eagerly. Stupid Dusties, make me good zombie. Doesn't that hurt? He looks at your scars. I ask you same question. Me, and not hurt much. Claps his chest. Me tough. Same. There's something else I wanted to know. Okay. I guess I can't ask him to make me look like him this time. Okay. I will ask questions later, I guess. Okay, so I still need the embalming fluid. Is it through here? Nope, not over there. Not over there. There's the upstairs. Container is locked. Okay. Maybe it's upstairs. I feel like I should have kept the key for a minute first. Because now I don't know where to get the embalming fluid. Okay, let's try going upstairs. I'll probably get attacked by Dusties, but nope. Nope. And oh, a charm. Let's see, what does the charm do? Charcoal charm. Plus 50 resistance to fire, plus 25 resistance to magical fire. Okay, that's good. To use a charm, the charred bone is snapped and both halves are ground to powder. Then the charcoal dust is rubbed over the heart of the user. Okay. Let's wait to use that. I might need that later. Okay. So zombie workers. Greetings. Some questions. Okay. Something else. Okay, no, I can't ask him. I need to find that embalming fluid. I don't remember where I got it from last time. No, and no. Let's see. Over here? Did I check that? Pretty sure I checked that. Okay. Well, I guess I'll go upstairs, see if I can get around without dying. All right. Ooh. Skeleton workers. Right. Can I talk to you? The skeleton number 748, according to the number chiseled above its brow, is odd only in that some of its teeth appear to be false ones. Okay. Why the smock? It's not like you had anything to be modest about. Okay, stay healthy. Huh, wonder if this Greybeard would mind if I borrowed his body. Greybeard? Greybeard, you know, geezer, old fellow, yellow dog. Old. Well, I don't think he's in any position to object. Something tells me you would be twice as annoying if you had arms. Let's go. Oh, you're a sack full of laughs. Mort glares at you. Besides, you're one to talk, Burke. Mirrors beg for mercy when you're around. Yeah, Mort's my favorite. Oh yeah, at least I have all my parts. You're not quite sure how he managed to snort without lungs. Let's see. Let me tell you, Mort, there's nothing more satisfying than walking around, swinging your arms, breathing the crisp air through the lungs. It's great to have a body. And to drink water. I'll have you know that helping you escape the preparation room has now been added to my growing list of regrets. Mort snorts again. I should have let you rot some more, that is. Okay, let's go. Okay, so there's a dustman. Don't really want them to see me. Okay. There's zombie workers. Okay, let's check there. Needle and thread. I don't need more needle and thread though. Is there embalming fluid? Just junk. Okay. Hi Austin, welcome back. Let's see. Yeah, I don't want to talk to the dustman. Okay, despite this corpse's dry, leathery skin, it's clear this was once a beautiful woman of middle years. Whomever prepared the corpse seemed to take pity on her, sewing her bow lips shut with small, neat stitches and tattooing the number 832 above her forehead in elegant script. Aw, that's cute. Nameless and Mort banter for the win. Of course. I mean, if I woke up on a cadaver's table, I'd probably want to have my wits about me too. So, doing anything later? I continue to stare at you. Okay. Let's see. Okay, let's see if I can have more walk around by himself. Nope. Nope. Okay, we're running. Okay, cool. I don't want to die again. Okay. Embalming fluid! I found it! Sorry if that was loud. Okay, so let's bring this back to Iveen. Here we go. You can talk your way out of it. I think I tried last time, but I also think the last time I tried that I was also disguised. So I'll try after I talk to Iveen. Okay, so let's tap her. Give her the thread and the embalming fluid. Okay, without missing a beat, Ivy snaps the thread from your hands and hooks it around one of her talons and begins sewing up the corpse's chest. She then takes the embalming fluid and begins to apply a layer to the corpse. Wait. Within minutes, she is finished. She clicks her talons and turns to face you. To your surprise, she extends her hand and drags her talons along your arms and chest. Let's keep playing zombie. Looks like you have a new friend, Chief. You two need some time together, or, Okay. Keep playing zombie. Okay, as she traces your arms and chest, you suddenly notice she seems to be examining your scars. She withdraws her talons. Oh, she was the one who zombified me, I guess? She sniffs and pokes one of your scars. This one bad shape, many scars, no pre-surfs. Okay, her talons suddenly hook into the thread you brought her, and lightning-like, she jabs another talon into the skin near one of your scars. It feels barely more than a pinprick, but it looks like she's about to start stitching you up. Okay? It's painless. When she's done, she sniffs you, frowns, and stabs her fingers into the embalming fluid. Within minutes, she has dabbed your body with the fluid, and strangely enough, it makes you feel better. Mort, this may be the second time in my life I'm thankful I don't have a nose. I mean, I'm sure that the nameless one doesn't smell good to begin with. The embalming fluid might just make him smell better. Like Axe body spray. Oh gosh. Nice. Max HP +1. Yeah! Okay. Less chances of dying as much. Okay. Ivy puts the last touches on your body, gives you another sniff, nods, then makes a shooing motion. Okay, cool. Alright, let's go back upstairs then. Let's see. See what I can do. Alright. Okay. So let's look around a little bit. I'm gonna have Mort scout ahead. The air roaring from the mouth of this immense furnace is incredibly hot. Walking even a few steps past the archway would certainly cause your hair and flesh to burst into flames. Huh, that's lovely. Okay, the dustman seems to be confused. Okay. There's another dustman. Okay. The dustman regards you with a stony gaze. Are you lost? No. You're not lost. What is your business here? I'm here to see someone. Who are you here to see? I'm here to see Doll. Doll is most likely on the receiving room of the second floor. He's quite busy and not in the best of health. Unless you have pressing business, I would not disturb him. Okay, thank you. Cool. Let's see what I can do. Nice job. Thank you, Austin. Okay, and then I was pretty sure there's one who like sent me downstairs when I talked to them. Okay, guards you with a stony gaze. Okay, so let's try doing that again. Here to see Doll. Very well, thanks. Okay, cool. So the same dialogue works, I would assume, for all of them. So I'm just gonna keep going. See what happens. There's a zombie worker. Skeleton worker. Correct. Okay. Thank you, Austin. So, Austin, have you played this game before then? I mean, I would assume you do, but better to ask. The number 1146 is carved into the forehead. Its lips are sewn together. Its entire body is covered in horrible scars, as if the owner has been burned to death. And how are they a zombie? Its nose, ears, and several digits are missing, presumably charred away. Okay. It's just gonna stand there. Skeleton. Yes. Okay. Usually go in 17, Wiz 18, Charisma 13, and then Power Game until I change class to Mage. What does Power Game mean? Oh, there's a rolled up piece of paper in the skeleton skull. Okay, you slip the parchment out of the worker's skull. Oddly enough, it looks as if the skull cavity is intended to store messages. Okay, interesting. So let's take the parchment. You unhook the string and glance over the parchment. It looks like a reminder from one of the mortuary custodians. Judging from the note, the skeleton seems to be a walking messenger of sorts. As you take a second glance at the skeleton, you realize it has stopped in front of the slab because it can't figure out how to move past it. Okay. Examine it again. Okay. So, bye. Thank you. Ah! There we go. I dropped my emotional support cheetah. I don't really need an emotional support cheetah. More junk. Okay, let's check in here. I think there's some stuff in the bookcases. Embalming charm and a mortuary task list. I would like the contracted workers to be inspected thrice daily. Inspected every 8 hours and raised if they have been collapsed. Okay. Ah, the spare embalming charms. Okay. I'm just gonna leave that there. I collect as little HP as possible when in the mortuary, then I leave, change class, talk to O, then come back and collect the XP as so I level up as a mage. Okay. Does it make a difference if you level up as a mage instead of a fighter, or? Because I think right now I'm still a fighter. Oh, clout charm. I like the clout charms. She's walking towards me. I'm still gonna just look around. Nope. Okay, are you lost? No. Here to see someone. Doll. Very well, thank you. Walk away. Okay, let's check this one. Bandages. Cool. Okay, and then I'll just go back this way. They all have separate XP growth, so yes, you don't have to do that unless you want to be a thief or a mage, though. Okay. Well, I'm undecided so far, so... Darn it. Where's the key? I think it's on the shelf. Yes, it is. Okay. Are you lost? No. Here to see someone. Doll. Thank you. Walk away. Okay. Just gonna walk this way. I don't think your int is high enough to make an effective mage. Yeah, probably. I think that's where I went last time, was to be a mage. Ooh, there's a hammer. And then I learned 3 spells, which actually helped a lot with like the, I want to say the vampire. I think there's a vampire. But yeah. No, I talked to that zombie one. A skeleton. Oh, right, I got the note. What does the note say? This rolled up piece of parchment appears to be some sort of message the skeleton and the mortuary was supposed to deliver. This is the third and last request for the pry bar. If it has been misplaced, tell me and I shall go to the hive market and purchase another. So some of the locks on the storage cabinets on the 3rd floor have become stuck again due to the heat, and I need the pry bar to snap them open as well. Okay. An unreadable signature. Oh, he must be a doctor and a custodian. Okay. Let's just go down the stairs this way. See where I come out. Oh. Come out at the start. Okay, cool. So... Oh, wait. Right, that's downstairs. Okay. You there, halt. I think I killed these 2 dustmen before. I seem to have gotten turned around these halls. Are there any guides around who can direct visitors? My business is my own. You do, Mel. Lean in as if to whisper something and then snap his neck. Oh boy. Should I snap his neck or should I just try to talk my way out of it? I think I have high enough charisma that I could just talk my way out of it again too. But then I can't really look around. If I do that, then he'll attack me. If I do that, then I can attack him first. Show more. Oh, there's another one. My only business is that I'm bound for the exit. I usually talk my way out. Gone around. The dustman frowns. He seems skeptical. There are guides that can direct you in the antechamber. Do not wander the mortuary unescorted. Okay. Thank you. Okay, let's go to the girl. Because I think, or like the woman's body, because I think she's up here. I think it was like, yeah. Dayanara. I think that's how you say it. Dayanara. You see a strikingly beautiful ghostly form before you. Her arms are crossed and her eyes are closed. She has long flowing hair and her gown seems stirred by some ethereal breeze. As you watch, she stirs slightly and her eyes flicker. Greetings?
What is it that brings you here? Have you come to see firsthand the misery you have wrought? Perhaps in death I still hold some shred of use for you, my love.
I like the voice acting. Commander Dayanara Shepherd. That's actually a pretty cool name. Okay. Do I know you? The spirit makes a begging motion with her hands. How can it be that the thieves of the mind continue to steal my name from your memory? Do you not remember me, my love? The ghost stretches out her arms. Think. Her voice becomes desperate again. The name Dayanara must evoke some memory within you. Yes, the name does sound familiar. Yes, she seems hopeful. What memories does my name evoke? None, I lied. Okay. I am not certain, but I do feel the stirrings of memory as we speak. Tell me more. Perhaps your words shall chase the shadows from my mind. That's Jennifer Hale. She voices female commander Shepard in Mass Effect. Okay, cool. I don't. I don't play Mass Effect. I should add it to my list probably. I have a list of games that are like older games that I've been told that I should play, and then I have a list of like newer-ish games that I should play. Um, Planescape was one of the older games that I was told that I should play, so that's why I'm back into it. Okay. Oh, at last the fates show mercy. Even death cannot chase me from your mind, my love. Do you not see? Your memory shall return. Tell me how I can help you, and I shall. Okay. Um, do you know who I am? You are one both blessed and cursed, my love, and you are one who is never far from my thoughts and heart. What do you mean by blessed and cursed? The nature of your curse should be apparent, my love. Look at you. She points at you. Death rejects you. Your memories have abandoned you. Do you not pause and wonder why? Mass Effect is one of the classics, and it's made by the people who made this game. Oh, that's cool. Okay, yeah. If it's not on my list, I'll add it to my list. Thank you. Okay. I'm still trying to gather my bearings. Or why is it a curse? Yeah. Still trying to gather my bearings. What else can you tell me about myself? I know that you once claimed you loved me and that you would love me until death claimed us both. I believe that, never knowing the truth of who you were, and what am I? I cannot. She suddenly freezes and she speaks slowly, carefully, as if her voice frightens her. The truth is this: you are one who dies many deaths. These deaths have given the knowing of all things mortal, and in your hand lies the spark of life and death. Those that die near you carry a trace of themselves you can bring forth. As Dayanara speaks the words, a crawling sensation wells up in the back of your skull. You suddenly feel compelled to look at your hand. As you lift it up and look at it, you can see the blood coursing sluggishly through your arm, pouring into your muscles and in turn giving strength to your bones. And you know Dayanara is right. You suddenly remember how to coax the dimmest spark of life from your body and bring it forth. The thought both horrifies and intrigues you. Okay, cool. I can now raise more from the dead. Okay, I have other questions. Where I am. Well, where are you? Why, you are here with me, my love, as in the times when life was something both of us shared, now in the eternal boundary that separates us. Now it is the eternal boundary. What is the eternal boundary? Dainara sounds saddened. It is a boundary I fear you shall never cross, my love. It is the barrier between your life and what remains of mine. Okay. In which case, the undead. Yeah, but he also dies, and then I have to revive him. And then if I don't, then I lose items, I think. I don't remember anymore. But I remember I gave him like junk and stuff to carry around just to see if he could keep things after he died. Okay, what is it you wish to know? Who are you? Right. Okay, I'll tell the truth this time. And it is as I feared. I am truly lost to you, and what was once an inconvenience for you, you now have the excuse to discard me as you have done my memory. Inconvenience? Discard you? I do not know you, spirit. My memories are no more. Tell me, who are you? What do you know of me? Okay, so I'll continue with the. Okay, so why is it a curse? I do not doubt your ability to rise from the dead. I do believe that every incarnation weakens your thoughts and memories. You claim you have lost your memory. Perhaps it is a side effect of countless deaths? If so, what more will you lose in successive deaths? If you lose your mind, you will not even know enough to realize that you cannot die. You shall truly be doomed. How long has this been going on? It's gone on long enough. Okay. I need to escape this place. As you're about to ask Dianara the question, it catches in your throat. It occurs to you that if you tell her you are looking for an escape route, she may feel you are abandoning her. If you're going to ask her how to leave, you'll need to be delicate about it. Dianara, I am in danger. Can you guide me to a place of safety? I shall return as soon as I can to speak to you again. In danger? She looks concerned. Of course, my love. I will aid you in any way I can. She closes her eyes for a moment, and you watch an ethereal zephyr pass through her body, stirring her hair. After a moment, the zephyr dies, and her eyes slowly open. Perhaps there is a way. Ooh, I can experience. I sense that this place holds many doors shrouded from mortal eyes. Perhaps you could use one of these portals as a means to escape. Portals are holes in existence, leading to destinations in the inner and outer planes. If you could find the proper key, you could escape through one of them. What key? Portals will reveal themselves when you have the proper key. Unfortunately, these keys can be almost anything: an emotion, a piece of wood, a dagger of silvered glass, a scrap of cloth. I fear that the dustmen are the only ones who would know the keys you could use to leave their halls. Okay. Hold on a moment. I learned much while I traveled with you, my love, and what you have lost I have retained. I have not divulged all that I know to you. My sight is clear whilst you fumble in the darkness for a spark of thought. Okay. What what is it your sight sees that I do not? Time itself relaxes its hold as the chill of oblivion slowly claims us, my love. Glimpses of things yet to come swarm across my vision. I see you, my love. I see you as you are now, and she grows quiet. What is it? What do you see? I see what lies ahead for you. It ripples through the plains, stemming outward from this point. Shall I speak of what I see? Sure. First, I require a promise. Promise you will return, that you will find some means to save me or join me. Okay. I find it hard to believe that a woman I once loved would blackmail promises. That sounds mean. The price of such promises to lie, or I swear to find... Why does it have to be a lie? Okay. Might want to click show more. Oh! Thank you, Austin. I'll make no such promise, Spectre. I will do what I can, or I swear I'll find... Okay, so I'll make a vow. I will vow to find some means to save you or join you.
My eyes see, my love, unfettered by the shackles of time. You shall meet enemies 3, but none more dangerous than yourself in your full glory. They are shades of evil, of good, and of neutrality, given life and twisted by the laws of the plains.
Hey, Austin, can you hear the voice actress?
You shall come to a prison built of regrets and sorrow, where the shadows themselves have gone mad. There you will be asked to make a terrible sacrifice, my love. For the matter to be laid to rest, you must destroy that which keeps you alive, and be immortal no longer.
Okay, let's see if that helps a little bit. Oh, okay. Thank you, Austin. Okay, so... Oh, okay. Thank you, Austin. Okay, so... You must destroy that which keeps you alive and be immortal no longer. Okay?
I know that you must die, while you still can. The circle must come to a close, my love. You are not meant for this life. You must find that which was taken from you and travel beyond, into the lands of the dead.
Okay. Okay, so when you make vows and keep them, you become more lawful. When you lie or break vows, you become more chaotic. Okay. I think last time I played, I still was true neutral, because I lied sometimes, but then I also made a couple of vows. So, we'll see what happens this time. I'm open for changes. Okay. We'll see what happens this time. I'm open for changes. Die while I still can. I do not doubt your ability to rise from the dead. I do believe that every incarnation weakens your thoughts and memories. You claim to have lost your memory. Perhaps it is a side effect of countless deaths. If so, what more will you lose in successive deaths? If you lose your mind, you will not even know enough to realize that you cannot die. You shall truly be doomed. Okay.
I
Okay,
shall wait
farewell.
for you in death's halls, my love.
You back with me, Chief? You kind of drifted out on me there. No, I'm fine. Do you know who that spirit was? What spirit? The specter I was talking to. You were rattling your bone box with some woman? Where? Mort looks around excited. What did she look like? She was right on top of the fire? Beer? Didn't you see her? And no, you just kind of drifted out for a bit there. Just stood there, statue-like. I was a little worried you'd gone addled on me again. Okay. Bye. There are also the good and evil alignments, but those are pretty obvious. Yeah. At least the way I play, I tend to play, like, true to my own personal character. And so I don't really play evil very often. Kind of have an echo. Oh no. I have an echo. Let's see. I'm not sure how to fix that right now. I'll see if I can get it fixed. Because I have a friend who used to do streaming. I'll see if he can help me figure out why there might be an echo. Or why there is an echo. Is it too distracting? The mic shouldn't be picking up the speakers because I'm listening through my headphones and there's not really a speaker playing out. I'll try to get it fixed next time then. Thank you, Austin. Okay. Let's see. Oh, he's running to me. Stern-looking man in black robes. He's glaring at you suspiciously. I seem to have been turned around. Oh, what are the other ones? Oh, right. Exit. Any guides? I will go speak to the guide. Oh. Oh. I don't think I saw these guys before. Giant skeletons, huh? Okay. Are those weapons? A crescent hatchet? What? Okay. 2 to 7 slashing damage, speed 10, weight 10. Okay. I mean, I'll take it. I mean, I got a pretty good arm, though. Okay. Door is locked. You will need a key. So go. You see a tired-looking man in a black robe. His narrow face is extremely pale, and he doesn't look as if he has been sleeping. His shoulders are slumped, and the flesh sags loosely beneath his bloodshot eyes. He looks so lost in thought he doesn't even notice you.
Updated my journal.
Greetings. Greetings. The man turns to face you and makes a slight bow. You suddenly notice that his eyes aren't bloodshot so much as they have a red tinge to them. I am Sogo. How may I? He suddenly seems to notice your scars, and the corner of his mouth twitches. I'm sorry, are you lost? No, I'm not lost. I have some questions. I do not recall admitting you. He looks suspiciously. May I ask what you are doing here? I was here for an interment earlier, paying my respects. I'm ready to leave. I seem to have gotten turned around. Yeah. Can you help me find the exit? Of course, these halls can be confusing to visitors. No harm done, but you are not permitted here in the mortuary after 9 bells. Let me open the front gate for you. Cool. Here in the mortuary after 9 bells. Let me open the front gate for you. Cool. Very well, the front gate is now unlocked, but you cannot re-enter. Can I ask you some questions? Very well, the front gate is now unlocked, but you cannot re-enter. Oh, I'm not gonna be mean to the fake zombie guy. Are you alright? You look tired. Sogo manages a weak smile, and the corners of his mouth twitch slightly. I have recently taken ill, minor fevers, nothing more. Sometimes they make me sleep difficult. Anything I could do? Sogo shakes his head. No, no, thank you for your concern. I will endure. He frowned slightly. Was there something else? Do you know someone named Farad? Farad, of course I know him. He frowns, and his eyes gleam red. A ghoulish man, no respect for the dead, and even less for the living. He's a scavenger, a collector. You know where I can find him. He resides in the hive, the slums outside the mortuary, but I do not know exactly where. Some of the other collectors may know if they'll talk to you. Okay. Have you seen a missing journal? Okay. Is there any other questions? No. Thank you. Bye. There we go. Thank you. Bye. The heck? What? What was that? Austin, you can't just say uh-oh. What was that? Austin, you can't just say uh-oh. What was that? Austin, you can't just say uh-oh. I'm now hearing the echo. Okay. Those were shadows, I think. Are the shadows bad? Okay. Pox. He's hunched by the mortuary gate. His face is obscured by the shadows of his hood. Okay. Yes, very bad. Okay. Great. I'm excited. Figure doesn't budge. There's a moment of silence, and then he responds in a high-pitched voice that sounds more suited to a girl of 10 years than a man. Hi? Who are you? Pox, am I? Hi. Hi. What are you doing? Wait for deaders, do I? Hi. Okay. I think that's all I want from you. Frightened hive dweller. More hive dweller, dustman. Lots of dustmen over here. The true death awaits. Okay. Sigil, there's only one rule here. Don't fuck with Dolores. Who's Dolores? I don't think I met her the first time that I played this. I know I met Anna before. You see a striking red-haired girl dressed in leather armor. Her right arm is covered with a series of interlocking plates that look as if they were taken from the skin of some creature, and a horned shoulder piece protects her left arm. Oddly enough, she has a tail that is flickering back and forth. Greetings. Who are you? The girl sneers, then makes an obscene gesture with her tail. Pike off. Okay. Okay, what is it you want? I can't help but notice you have a tail. Can you tell me where I am? Okay, can you tell me where I am? You're lost, but you're about to find trouble. Make yourself lost somewhere else. Okay, fine. Bye. Alright, pike off to wherever you came from then. Okay, bye. Okay, let's go here. Dolores, Our Lady of Pain. You'd know her if you saw her. Okay.
So we just give this place the laugh, all right?
Dustman. Oh, he has a different name. You see a spindle-thin man in dirty black robes. His stiff black hair springs forth from his skull like a crown of spikes, and his leper white skin is drawn sharply across the skull. Greetings. The dustman looks at you, blinks once, then looks you up and down, studying you. As he studies you, he takes one of his spiked locks and points at himself with it. Norak, initiate. Dustman, guard. You look troubled. He touches his face and traces the shape of a frown with his finger. Troubled, yes. What's wrong? The dustman looks you up and down. Many troubles have I. Help can you. A mausoleum awakes. The dead walk. The dead disturb. The dustman disturbed. Find out what disturbs the undead, and copper coins will I pay. Okay. Mausoleum by Dustman Memorial. Go north and west from the Black Monument. Go to arch and make semicircle over your heart with this finger thus make. Okay, cool. Let's see who else has a name. Old Copper Eyes. I think he was a creepy guy. Mordecai. Seer the Skeptic. Well, I'm just gonna Seer the Skeptic for now. As you approach, the elderly woman turns and stares at you. La, look who's come a callin' on Seer today. Death's dearest son. It's a good idea to talk to everyone. That is what I try to do. Talk to everyone and collect anything that might have loot. She looks you up and down, then shakes her head in disbelief. By every power and its mother boy, what crypt did you crawl out of? Fresh from the mortuary, actually. That so? She raises an eyebrow. Warms my ears to hear you gave that place the laugh, boy. Not much of a watering hole for one who isn't relieving themselves. She sniffs. Too much cobwebs and dusty minds. Aren't you a dustman? A dustman, I suppose. Seer sniffs. I've seen enough sand pass through the hourglass while wearing these robes. The body's almost ready to pay the ferryman. She chuckles, but there's not much mirth in it. Are you afraid of dying? Of course I am, boy. Who isn't? She frowns and glances around. Well, except Dustman. They're not afraid because they've been swallowing so much of their own bat droppings over the decades. They've blinded themselves into thinking that death is some kind of release. Oh, there's more stuff. Okay. So it sparked this crisis of faith. She shrugs. Life, I suppose. She frowns. Ha, never mind you. I won't bore you with the niggling details. Okay, I'd like to know. Oh, would you? She looks at you skeptically. How old do you take me for, boy? Truth, let her down gently, lie out of kindness. Old. She snorts. Well, you're wrong. I'm really old. Now, I spent most of my long years teaching dustmen. I've seen many dustmen whelps grow within our order, taught them the ways of the faction, kept the faith, preached the tenets of the faction. She frowns. And so on and so on. No questions, no doubt. This life was merely the antechamber that led to the true death. No questions, no doubt. This life was merely the antechamber. Okay, what happened? Well, a half month back, I went sick with the fever. She sighs. I thought it was the end. It rattled my cage. How? Her face becomes as stone. There's something about having your faction members circle around your deathbed like a pack of pale-faced ghouls, nodding and agreeing that your suffering and dying is all for the best. Oh, Seer is so fortunate. She shall soon be relieved of the burden of life. Burden of life? That's when it struck me. That there's something... A queer expression comes over her features. Addled about not appreciating your life. I heart Seer, she's funny. This is, I'm hoping, my distant future. The dustman keeps saying that life is misery and suffering. Is it? That we should be happy to pass on to oblivion, should we? She shakes her head, questions, and precious few answers. So, what will you do? To be square, boy, I don't know. Seer sighs. What's the problem with doubt? I can't even trust that what I'm feeling is true, or if I'm scared of death only because of my brush with the fever, or even what I should do. Is this a passing thing? I don't know. Seer, if you had truly believed in the dustman philosophy, then your brush with fever should not have left you with such doubts. Seer, I would treat this as a test of your belief. Sounds like these feelings are only temporary. All those years of devotion to the dustman could not have been false. Nah, go with the top one. gain experience. Cool. Seer stares at you, then nods slowly. Maybe so, maybe so. She frowns, her face wrinkling up in concentration. I'll have to chew it over some more. Maybe so, maybe so. You should. She looks at your scars. You look like you've shared a few handshakes with death yourself. Hasn't that changed your views somewhat? Doesn't it make you appreciate life a bit more? Truth. I don't want to talk about it. While my condition is unique, I woke up in the mortuary. I think they mistook me for a corpse and were prepared to bury me. I had died and got better. Sierra blinks. You're rattling my coffin. It's true. Stranger are the ways of the plains, and I've seen too much to throw any tale at the wash. She studies your face. If it's true, why does this happen? I don't know. She seems to think for a moment, then shrugs. Makes two of us then. Most peculiar. Never heard of anything like it. Shame about the memories. Do you have any idea why it happens? Nay, not a one. Never knew anyone who death wouldn't take until now. I mean, that's fair. Questions, eh? Well, you can ask. Seer looks at you with a steely eye, then smiles. Crypt walk. I mean, kinda did. A crypt crawler. Yeah, I guess it is. I guess it isn't true. You didn't crawl out of it. You walked out. I wanted to ask you about some of the dustmen. You seen a journal, searching for Farad. I didn't crawl out in crypt. She frowns, her face wrinkling like crumpled parchment. Right then, what coffin did you crawl out of? She mumbles, one of those shoddy splint coffins at Hamry's, most like. Gives corpses splinters, I hear. She sniffs. That boy's not been worth a clipped copper since his father died. I didn't crawl out of a coffin either. She smiles, revealing a row of uneven teeth. All right, boy, what sarcophagus did you crawl out of? She's like a thesaurus just for coffins. This was too roomy. Looking for some information. Who is this Hamrys you mentioned? Hamrys is a coffin maker. In the lower ward. Inherited the shop when his father died, much to the shame of every corpse needing a coffin, crypt, or tombstone and sigil. Happened to his father. Those ears just for show, boy? He died, she mumbles. His son talked him to death, most likely. The boy's tongue doesn't stop rattling. I'm surprised he doesn't shake his head loose from his shoulders. Well, it doesn't sound like I'd be buried in one of his coffins then. You two sound like you have a lot in common. Yeah, I'll joke. She barks a laugh that rattles your ears. Ha! Not here, unless you want to die of boredom. What's wrong with here? Someone pinch your sense and sight, boy. She waves her hand around the bar. Look around. What do your eyes tell you? Bunch of fun-loving dustmen drinking happily and conversing merrily, celebrating life to its fullest. Got a clever tongue there, boy. Mayhap your tongue is cleverer than you are? Seer squints at you, then snorts. That explains the scars. I mean, I feel like my tongue is cleverer than I am, and even then it's not that clever. Okay. But it doesn't explain why a dustman is standing here ridiculing other dustmen. Okay, so then that goes back to that dialogue. Who's on your mind? Oh, Sogo. I don't actually know a lot about Sogo. That boy used to be a regular around here. Don't know what happened to him. Could be he was shaken up after his friend died. Explain. One of his friends was killed in the hive a few weeks ago, torn apart by rats. Ew. She shakes her head. Messy business. Has he always been a guide? No, only for the past few months, and last I heard, he was just sent off for some missionary duty, but I don't know where. Okay. Hyvine? Who? Poor eyesight, near deaf, talents for hands. Maybe she's a new initiate, never heard of her. Okay. The rats. Yeah, I think the rats have caused quite a few deaths last time I played. Pretty sure there's like a sign where it's like you can get coppers for rat hunting or something too. Okay, maybe she's a new initiate. Okay, do I have any other questions? Seen journal. Farad. Okay. Stranger, talk with me for a moment. Okay, sure. This tiny, wizened man is dwarfed by his huge dustman robes. They look as if they were chosen to cloak his small stature. Although he looks to be in his late 90s, the man is extremely energetic. Okay. Hi. The man's eyes gleam as he takes your measure, then he gives you a slight nod in greeting. Hail and well met, traveler. You look like one who is just getting their sigil legs about them. He trails off. Pardon me, have we met before? Your face seems familiar somehow. Possibly. Are you certain it was me? Maybe I was mistaken. Mortai shakes his head. Well, no matter, no matter. How is it that Mortai Gravesend may help you? Do you seek... He clucks his tongue as he speaks. The contract, perhaps? Contract? The contract? Why, it is but a simple transaction. From the depths of his huge robe, Mortai pulls forth a dusty parchment and a quill pen. I give you 50 commons. In return, after death, the Dustman faction may claim your remains. Yeah, Nameless has one of those faces. Yeah, it's just not unique at all. What do you guys do with the body? Not interested. We have some questions. What do you do with the body? What does it matter if no consequence when you pass? Matters to me. Well, if you must know, oftentimes nothing is done with the body, and it is we, the dustmen, who have wasted all that money. More fools us. Mortai gives a light smile, then looks apologetic. But rarely there are times when the workers in the mortuary need to be replaced, and then we may have need for your body. Okay. You know what? I'll sign. Place the dusty sheet of parchment and the quill pen in front of you. You shall not regret it. Sign here and here, and our transaction is concluded. Okay. You know, you show more emotion than other dustmen I've met. His smile turns cold. I trust you meant no offense, sir. I meant no offense, and you seem awfully eager to sign this contract with me, and for dustman, eagerness strikes me as odd. Eager? Mortais arches his eyebrows, then coughs politely. Sir, do you wish to sign the contract or not? If not, is there a problem with showing emotions? Oh my, yes, he frowns. Too much passion, too much emotion prevents one from reaching the true death. To be passionate runs contrary to the philosophy of our faction. Okay. Of course, of course. It would be my pleasure to answer any questions you may have. Okay. Tell me about the contract. I'd like to sign the contract. About the patrons. Okay. Is there something wrong? He frowns. Forgive me. I must ask again. Are you sure we haven't met before? No, I don't believe so. Bye. Okay, cool. Yes, you're the skeptic again. Dustman. Ooh. Yeah. Let's just run there. We got rags. What we got over here? Nothing, of course. Dustman. Zombie worker. Zombie bodyguard. Let's check these. Nope. Nope. And nope. Okay. Let's do inventory real quick. Okay, so this is 1d6 crushing damage. Okay, so this is 1d6. That's also 1d6 crushing damage. What's this one? 2d7 slashing damage. Well, this one, 2d7 slashing damage. No, replace that. The scalpel with that. Replace that. And then quick item. Let's do clot charm quick item. What does this one do? Let's do Clot Charm, quick item. 3 charges. When cast, target gains +2 to 8 temporary hit points. Oh! Put that into the quick item slot too. When cast, target gains +2 to 8 I'll give Mort some junk. Oh! Put that into the quick item slot too. Okay. I'll give Mort some junk. Oh! Pretty sure rags are useless. Okay. Yeah, it looks like it. Okay. Emmerich. You see a heavy-set man with dark skin and grim features. He is dressed in dustman robes and is regarding you with a stony gaze. Just like all of them. Sorry. You have the look of one lost. Did the wind send you, or are you here with purpose? Who are you? I am Emmerich, factotum and initiate of the 4th circle. Oh, excuse me. Is this your bar? If you measure ownership in copper, this is not my establishment. If you measure ownership in spirit, it is mine. He pauses as if trying to emphasize a point. The dustmen here are my students. They are under my protection. Okay. Is this your bar? No, I already asked that. I'd like to join. I don't know if I want to do that. Tell me about the dead contracts. Do you wish to sign one? What is it? In exchange for 50 copper, the dead contract gives... Okay. Gives rights to your corpse after death. Okay. Don't think there's really anything else. I think everyone else is nameless. Oh, old copper eyes. Okay. Before you is a tall, silent figure. He could easily pass for a statue, although the deep furrows in his face and brow make you wonder if the sculptor was a little too eager in defining the face with the chisel. He looks well over 50 years old, but exactly how much over 50 is hard to tell. As he slowly turns to look at you, you catch the dull sheen of copper in his eyes. I mean, that is his namesake. Old Copper Eye stares at you. His eyes are difficult to make out past the black well of his eye sockets, but they seem to have a coppery sheen about them. Didn't it just say that? Ask some questions. Okay, never mind. Bye. Oh, wait. Yep, awaiting death. I knew there was one more. Before you is a young dustman with stubble on his chin and dark circles beneath his eyes. He's staring at the wall with a somber expression. The dustman doesn't look up. He stares straight ahead as if seeing something several leagues beyond the walls of the bar. Can I ask you some questions? He doesn't respond. Alrighty then. Wart hisses at you. Let's go, Chief. This dusty might as well be fertilizer. As you turn to leave, the dustman suddenly speaks, his voice barely a murmur. You have to strain to hear the words. You think he said something about wanting to die. What did you say? The boy's expression does not flicker. Do you want to die? Truth. I really don't know. No. Do you? Yes, he studies you. Why do you want to live? There's certain questions I need answered about my life before I'm willing to surrender it. The dustman listens silently. After you speak, he does not respond, merely watches you. He looks like he is thinking. Do you want to die? Is that why you asked? Yes. Why don't you want to live? This is living? He bares his teeth and his hands clench. This existence is a mockery of life. I do not wish to continue the charade any longer. Death is silent, comforting. Maybe after the first death. The dustman blinks and sneers. The first death? What, were you resurrected? What would you like to see? What do you mean? He looks like he wants to turn away, but he cannot. You can't seriously take your hands and twist your neck. He might be a human snake. That would make sense for Copper Eyes if he was a human snake. Because I'm pretty sure they have, like, copper-colored eyes. Okay. Your vision slowly returns. Your death felt different this time. You see a waiting death standing above you. He looks horrified, yet fascinated. He has propped you into a chair and is looking apprehensively at the other bar patrons. They don't appear to have noticed or have mistaken you for a drunk. Convinced now? Are you one of the Walking Dead? I don't know. Then what are you? I don't know, but I die and am reborn. Yet you still think, you still feel. Yes, but there's a hollowness. Something is missing and it eats at you. Never leaves you at peace. To be dead and still think and feel? Will misery never leave a body be? The thought seems to horrify him. Even death is no release. Indeed, perhaps you should not be so quick to abandon this life before knowing what the next life holds for you. The boy falls silent, thinking. Eventually he turns back to you. Your words carry weight, sir, and a fresh perspective. I will do as you have said. That is all I ask. Live, grow old, and learn. Farewell. Yay. I got more experience. Okay. I think I'm ready to leave that. Harlot. Oh yeah, there's quite a few harlots. Okay. Hive Dweller. Dustman.
I know Deaders today said walking ones looks like. Started crunch will be telling his copper about now.
I think it's more harlots, yeah. Lots of thugs. Go to the character screen, you can level more up. Oh! This one? Go to the character screen, you can level more. Armor class. His armor class is 2? Jeez. His armor class is 2? Okay. Inventory. Yeah. How do I get to the other screen? Statistics screen. Oh, there we go. The lower the AC, the better. Oh, I would think it. Well, I guess I'm used to the 5E. So like the higher the AC, the better. Okay, cool. You can level up. Saving throws have improved. Fighting skills have improved. 3 hit points gained. 2 hit points gained. Con bonus. Cool. Saving throws. Thief skills. Okay. Can I level up? I can. Okay. Sure. Let's level up. Oh. I have 1 character point I can put towards something. Sure. Let's level up. Oh. Let's just put 2 intelligence. Put towards something. Okay. Let's just put 2 intelligence. Okay. Inventory. Yeah, that's all that I had. Wait a second, do you have max HP enabled? Oh, I don't know. Wait a second, do you have max HP enabled? Oh, I see alignment. Don't know. Great. How do I have max HP enabled? How do I have max HP enabled? How do I have max HP enabled? Efficiencies. You want the settings menu. Okay. Turn on there. Okay. Gameplay. Turn on there. Okay. Difficulty 3. Oh. Gain maximum additional hit points and level up. Otherwise, hit points are randomly rolled. Oh. Yeah. Let's do max HP for that. Otherwise, hit points are randomly rolled. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I want to heal on rest. That would help. Why have I never looked through this before? That would help. Why have I never looked through this before? Okay. Yeah, I guess guess I'll keep the difficulty. Okay. Back. Actually, I should save the game real quick. I haven't saved it all. Oh yeah, there's my last one. Day 1 hour 5. Oh yeah, there's my last nah, I'll just do a new save. There we go. Okay. There we go. Hive dwellers. You got as far as the seamstress. Cool. Yeah, I did. Except, so I played. I got down there. I got to the seamstress, and then I kind of got scared of what gore there might be. And then I went into the I think catacombs. Yeah, the catacombs. And then I went into the civilization, I guess, that's down there. And I didn't realize I couldn't leave again, and then I made them all hate me. And then I just quit. And then I just quit playing there. And then I tried to go back using a previous save, and I ended up finding a place where I could buy items. And I went to the seamstress and went through the whole gore stuff, which then gave me extra stuff because I did it. And then went back to the catacombs, and then I kind of lost. I don't know. I kind of lost time to be able to play. Because I can't say I lost interest in playing, because I do think that this game is interesting. That's why I went back to it. I can't say I lost interest in playing. The Dead Warrens. That might be who. Leader's actually not such a bad guy for a lich. Yeah, I didn't really get far. I got into the door. I said, I want to leave, and then they attacked me. I don't remember if they killed me or not, but they attacked me. And then I just quit there, because I freaked out. I don't like getting attacked. Just put that out there. And then I just quit there, because I freaked out. In games, in real life, it's just not. Just put that out there. Is that loot? That looks like loot. In games, in real life, it's just not. Ooh. Oh yeah, I remember that. Pen's note. Access to reading this, you have undoubtedly failed in your task. Oh yeah, I remember that. Pen's note. Forced to use the escape route I arranged. I told you, and your little disguise idea was ridiculous. In any case, you'll need to lay low for a while. I've left you some coins. Use them to secure a hiding place, preferably in the rack picker square. Once you've secured a new hiding place, I have a new mission for you. Find out where Farad is getting these bodies he's delivering to the mortuary. It's apparently causing the dustman a great deal of upset, and I wouldn't mind knowing myself. Okay. Well, you should like this game. The best way to get around is to talk your way in and out of trouble. I feel like that's how playing D&D goes too. It's like you're either sweet talking your way through things, or you're just fighting your way through things. Only ashes remain at the bottom. Okay. This is a kind of crypt. Yeah. I don't know that I want to take the note right now. Maybe I'll come back for it later. I know I took it last time, but again, I don't know if I really need it, and I kept losing things because I kept dying. Okay, let's see what else there is. Harlots, thugs. Okay. Is that harlot too? Yep. Thugs. Oh yeah, the Dabbas. They kind of remind me, if you've seen, like, Doctor Who, the Dabbas remind me of the, those guys that use the ball to sing. I don't remember, it's been so long since I watched it, but like that's what they remind me of. Ingress. Oh right, she has a quest. used to the microphone on my headset, so if you hear a random loud noise, I'm sorry. I'm still getting used to it. You see a haggard woman wrapped in rags. Her hair is disheveled and dirty, and her complexion is extremely dark. You see a haggard ones that look like octopi or slaves. Yeah, those ones. The ones that look like octopi. Because they have like the weird heads. Yeah, those ones. The ones that look like octopi. Okay. Burns cover her arms, and her right hand is a fused lump of flesh. It looks melted like wax exposed to a great heat. Greetings.
My journal.
What is it you want? You want of me? The woman's accent is thick, and you are having difficulty making out what she's saying. You want me to leave? Not leaving the city, so I'm not. I can't try it. It's not a city, it's a prison everywhere. Everywhere? There's worlds. There's... Her eyes gleam madly. Plains that be sinking sands. Fields thirsty nettles be. Sightless words. Where your limbs are given life and hate. Cities of dust, whose people are dust and whisper ash. The house without doors. The twilight lands. The singing winds. The singing winds. She starts to sob quietly, and she seems all out of tears. And shadows, the terrible shadows there be. What are these places? Where are these places? Where's them places? She flings the lump of her right hand in an arc, gesturing at the cityscape. These all here be. Doors, here to everywhere. Doors? You're not knowing this? She squints at you, and her teeth start chattering. Actually, I thought they looked more like jackals up close. I'd have to see. Of course, I'm only looking like at a distance, so they might. It's just kind of like the shape of them. Of course, I'm only looking like at a distance. Their silhouette. It's just kind of like the shape. Okay. Tell you I will. Beware every space you walk through or touch in this thrice cursed city. Doors, gates, arches, windows, picture frames, the open mouth of a statue, the spaces between shelves. Beware any space bounded on all sides. All these are doors to other places. Okay. Every door has a key. Yep. That's just about portals. The keys number as many as the doors of the city. Every door a key. Every key a door. Her teeth start chattering again as if she is cold. And a key is anything. It can be an emotion. An iron nail held between the second and fifth fingers. Thought 3 times, then thought once reversed, or maybe a glass rose.
Updated my
Okay,
journal.
and they all open doors. Yes, her teeth start chattering, and she clenches her mouth closed and squints her eyes. Yes, can't leave. How did you get
Updated
here?
my journal.
Yes, her teeth start chattering, and she seems to calm slightly, and her eyes take on a thousand-league stare. Come from a place else from here, almost a life ago. Hummed a tune by a glade with 2 dead trees that had fallen together. A brilliant door opened in the space between the crossed trees. Showed me the city on the other side. I stepped through, ended here. Why can't you go back? Tried. She tries to sob again, but no tears come. Tried. All doors here lead to other places. She shudders and grips her melted right hand. Went through thrice 10 portals, some a purpose, some a accident, none of them right. Can't find way back. Would you like to get another party member? Yes. I did the last time I got the one guy at the Burning Man bar. I think it was. And then another viewer last time I played said that Anna with the tail, that she could also become a party member, but then apparently I must have exhausted that option before because she just disappeared. Yeah, that guy. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so then Ingress can't go anywhere. Anything could be a door, any arch there, any door here could be a portal. Don't know the key could get us sent to another horrible place. Got to stay away from the closed spaces. All could be doors. Could have a key on me and not be knowing it. Okay, she nods her teeth chattering. How long have you been afraid of this? Since the last time I walked through the last portal, the place where my hand. Since my 10th turning, I'm in my 10th turning that now. You haven't walked through any doors in 30 years. Her vision seems to clear slightly. She looks up at you, her teeth still chattering. If you got here, there must be a portal that can take you back. Her vision seems to clear slightly. How matter again? Yeah. She smiles, her teeth aren't chattering because she is cold. They are moving around inside her mouth, her gums twisting as the teeth shift about. Ow. She smiles, her teeth aren't chattering because she hasn't joined for a while. Okay. Well, then hopefully I can get Anna to join my party later then. Okay, they rise and recede as you watch. Okay, she hisses at you. Only takes one portal you steps through an accident to drive the fear in you. I went through thrice 10, lost my hand, burned with flesh, and lost my sense. No more, no more. Okay. I'll help you if I can. My sense. No more, no more. I think that's a portal right there. Some thugs, dwellers. Oh, they want to fight. You know what? I haven't fought yet. I like how he's running away. You know what? Let him run. Okay. Almost as bad as a wisdom tooth. I had my wisdom teeth removed, and those didn't clatter around in my mouth, so. I had my wisdom teeth removed, and those didn't clatter around in my mouth, so. Here's a monument. Okay. Oh, there's a thug guy. Come back here. There we go. Oh, cool. I got a bronze bracelet. Okay. My friend had a wisdom tooth grow and crooked and it gave her migraines. Yeah, I've heard they could do that. I've had migraines just because I get migraines. So, it would suck if, like, it was just, like, right here and then cause migraines. Unfortunately, I don't know why I get migraines, so it just is what it is. Okay. I think I should stop here. I'm gonna go back to that sarcophagus place. Make sure it's here. Oh, that guy's going after me. Okay.
I'm gone.
So yeah, I think I'll rest here. And then I'll come back next time and start here, and then I'll start exploring the other places and see if I can go to that bar with the guy who's on fire and see if I can get another party member. I think that'll be my next goal, because I don't know. Tori. Journal. Okay, what quest do I have? Find a way to help Ingress. Look into the matter of the Mausoleum's Walking Dead. Yeah, I remember doing that before. I think I'll wait to do that one because I know that one I died a lot trying to get through that one. So yeah, I think I'll just see if I can get the other guy to join the party first, and then go to the mausoleum and do that, because then hopefully I won't die as much. And then yeah. Thank you, Austin, for joining, and all my other viewers who joined and didn't talk. I hope you guys have a good night, and I will see you next time I stream. Bye.